Listen, what God finna get ready to take you, everybody can't go with you, and you got to understand it. You got to understand that these people already done showed you their true colors. They done showed you who they are. They done showed you what they're about time and time again, and you keep trying to get them to change and see they wrongs. They ain't seen it yet. So therefore, you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep pushing. People gonna be who they are. You got to forgive them, love them from a distance, and keep moving forward. This time, it's about you. It's about your growth. It's about your elevation. It's about your spiritual maturity. It's about the relationship with God that you're building. Baby, this is about you. It's about you breaking them generational curses so you don't repeat it with your children. Okay? This is about you. So stop trying to drag everybody with you. Stop trying to pull everybody to your next level with you. They not even ready. They not mentally prepared. They haven't done the work. It's easy to get caught up on, oh, I love this person so much. Oh, we've been friends since such and such. I've been with this person for how many years? Oh, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my sister, it's my brother, it's my cousin, it's my grandma, blah, blah, blah. Those people are living their life and they are fine with where they are. If they don't see a problem with what they are doing, you can't make them see it. No, that's between them and God. That ain't your problem. That's not your issue. That's not your business. Okay? Leave people where they at. Let them do whatever they gonna do in God's timing for their life. If they're not on the same wavelength as you, they gotta go. You can't take them with you. You can't keep saying, oh, but I want this person to be with me so bad. I don't want to leave from around this person. I don't want to leave this person behind. I don't want to, I don't want them to forget about me, blah, blah, blah. Let them forget about you, honey. Let them forget about you. They done already shown you who they are anyway. Okay? They done shown you their true colors. They probably done backstabbed you, talked about you in your face, called you everything but a child of God. They probably done called you crazy, okay? They probably done betrayed you and stabbed you in your back so many times that you keep trying to love them and make them change. You can't. You probably been somewhere trying to give them advice over and over again, or help them with help them do more than what they are already doing. But they don't understand it from the level that you understand it. And that's okay. You just got to leave them where they at. You got to say, okay, they're not ready yet. Right? One thing something that stuck with me that my brother told me a long time ago. He told me to get out of my hometown. He told me and my sister that. And I didn't listen. But I got to a point to where I knew what he was saying, because I had then moved out of my hometown. And we had another talk, and I told him I just wasn't ready at the time. I wasn't mature enough to understand what he was telling me. It was as simple as leave the hometown, get out of Washington County, get out of your hometown, get out of your parents' house. It was as simple as that, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't mentally prepared for that. Like I didn't know the depths of that. I didn't understand what that meant or what that looked like. Okay. So when I finally did, that's when I understood. I was at that point in my life where I understood that I needed to leave my parents' house. I needed to leave the nest. I needed to get out of my hometown. Right. And now I understand it even on a even deeper level. Okay, so we have to get to the point where we're constantly growing and learning new things, learning the depths of things, okay, learning the importance of getting from around the people that you've been around your whole life, getting from around them toxic people, getting from around familiarity and getting uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and a lot of people aren't in that mentality yet. They're not there yet. Okay, they're not willing to put in that hard work that you've been putting in. They're not willing to do that. And so it's like you're going up levels. You're going up. Let's say you're up at level 10 and they still barely touching level 1, right? So you up at level 10, you up here trying to give them level 10 advice. They don't even understand it. They don't understand it. And so you feeling misunderstood, you feeling unheard. They just not on that level. You giving them advice from up here, they can't understand it. They can't comprehend that, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. They just have work to do. But it's going to take you continuing to rise above, continuing to rise, continue to go to the top, continuing to elevate, continuing to grow, and doing the work on yourself. And knowing that I can't pull this person up with me, because if I try to pull this person up with me, they going to get up there and they going to suffocate, because they not going to know how to handle it, right? So you got to look at it that way. You can't take everybody with you. I know you love them from a distance. That's cool. Okay, but when you get from around everybody, when you find peace in solitude with God, you're gonna understand what this video means. You're gonna understand that, hey, they wouldn't have been able to sustain on this level. Like they wouldn't have been able to even thrive on this level because they aren't ready. They just aren't ready, and that's okay. So be okay with leaving people and things where they are. Okay, when somebody show you their true colors, leave them where they at. Stop trying to change people just because you can see the potential in them. That don't mean they can see it too. You can't want something for somebody more than they want it for themselves. They don't see nothing wrong with what they doing. You do. That don't mean that they're gonna be ready to change that part of them. They're not gonna be ready to change it until they see something wrong and that they need to change it. Until they have that need to actually fix that area of their life, that part of their life, whatever it is that they're doing wrong. Until they have the desire, the want, the need to change that, they're not gonna do it. And you're gonna keep on giving them that lecture. Hey, this is, you doing this and you doing that, you're hurting me and you're blah blah blah. No, what they're doing is hurting you. You have to remove yourself from the equation rather than staying there trying to, hey, you doing this, hey, you doing this. You're wasting time, you're wasting energy, you're wasting your effort. Take it elsewhere. Give it to yourself. Pour that into your relationship with God. Pour it into your craft. Pour it into using your gift. Pour it into helping somebody else that is ready for that value, ready for that knowledge, ready to hear and understand what it is that you have to say. So go in a different direction. Turn. Okay, turn, because them people not gonna hear you. Them people not gonna understand what it is that you're talking about. They not on that level of understanding yet. And you have to be okay with that. You gotta be okay with saying, okay, I love you, but I gotta go this way. I gotta get uncomfortable. Okay, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to build. All right, I got an empire to build. I got children to raise. I got generational wealth to create. I got generational curses to break. You got a lot of work to do. And everybody can't go with you. Everybody not going to be on board, right? You're going to meet the people along the way that actually belong in your life. The people that actually are genuine. They are authentic. They are doing the work on themselves too. They building their relationship with God. They walking in their purpose. They using their gift for the good. They out here giving value to where it is needed. They helping people, right? The people that you're trying to drag along with you, they not on that level. They hate to see you doing good. They hate to see you going higher. So why you want to pull them with you? Do they even deserve to go to the next level with you? No, they don't. 9 times out of 10, they don't. 9 times out of 10, they have betrayed you more than once. They have shown you their true colors more than once, and you still trying to pull them with you because you love them so much. No, just because you can tolerate it doesn't mean you should. Just because you can handle their narcissistic tendencies, their toxic behaviors, doesn't mean you should. No, we are called to live free, not live a life of just surviving and struggle love. Like, no, leave them people where they at. Leave them where they at. Let them and God deal with they problems. Okay, you can't fix that. You can't change that. It is what it is. Leave them where it's at. And that's something that I had to learn. And I know that a lot of us are struggling in that area with leaving people where they are, especially when it comes to family, especially when it comes to friends, that toxic relationship that God been telling you to leave alone and you still ain't left it alone. Like, you got to leave it. In order to elevate, you got to separate. Separation is required in order for you to elevate. Okay, so know and understand that you cannot take everybody with you, and that's okay. All right, you're gonna meet the people along the way that's supposed to be in your life. Okay, if this video resonated with you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment, I'm leveling up. Comment that. Okay, and be okay with leaving people where they at. You can't take them with you. All right, I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video.